This is Ia back with another video on Cornucopia Insight. Welcome back. If you are a existing subscriber, if you are new, welcome. And don't forget to hit the like and share and subscribe buttons, and of course follow me on IG. Before we get into anything, as usual, I'm going to do my disclaimer. If you are experiencing any kind of legal issues or mental health issues, please seek out the proper authorities and people who are licensed to help you with that. And yeah, because I am not licensed in any of those things. I'm just someone who gets on the internet, gets on YouTube, and I share my spiritual knowledge with people and my experiences. So please seek out the proper authorities. And of course, my full disclaimer will be in the description box below. So, I just came back from being outside today. So, for today, I was just going to do another quick chat. So, I don't know if you guys have been feeling this in the air lately, where it's like old energy popping up, whether it's in a person, people you used to deal with, friends, family, lovers, people that you used to deal with, but then maybe you don't deal with them anymore. Or if not that, sometimes there's certain things that maybe we used to do or be okay with, or certain habits that we had, maybe a few years ago that we thought we got rid of. And maybe some of those things are kind of like circling back around to kind of like test us. So I've been noticing with me personally over the past, I would say, a couple of years now. I've been finding myself in a lot of similar situations, or like with similar energies and people. That's been kind of sprouting up again. And it's almost like God is saying, hey, did you learn from the last time? Let's see how you're going to handle this one. Like, let's see how you're going to, get around this situation. How are you going to rectify it? What are you going to do? And, I'm not going to get into like specifics of what these things are, but like I said, there was a lot of stuff that I've been noticing lately as far as situations and certain energies within certain people. And I'm just like, wow, I'm realizing just how far I've come. And I've been seeing a lot lately where people have been talking about this all over the socials and online, where they talk about how, God just wants to see, did you learn your lessons? How are you going to apply what you've learned? And have you learned? And similar situations will crop up. And it'll feel super familiar, or like deja vu all over again. And I'll be like, okay, I've already went through this, or I've already heard this before, or, again, just like a whole deja vu situation. And for the past couple of days, I've been sitting with myself saying, let's really sit down here and meditate on how far along we've come and what we've learned and why these similar situations are popping up again. And I've had time to really sit with myself and say, okay, I'm familiar with this. I'm familiar with that. I'm seeing what's happening here. I'm hearing this. I'm hearing that. And it, like I said, it is time to apply what you've learned. Anyway, I've also been noticing certain things in my dreams have popped up as well. I know this is not a Dreamscape Diaries video, but just certain things have been popping up in my dreams on repeat. And it's crazy because I did have one dream where, and then this was a while ago. Two different things. One had to do with like old shoes, like seeing old shoes and, you know, kind of sifting through them and stuff like that. And again, I was wondering, why am I having dreams about old shoes? And again, it's like old news or things that's been so worn over and over and over again. It's like, doesn't the story get old? Doesn't the, you know, the lesson get old to you, you know? And if you don't learn it the first time, the second time, you're going to be forced to keep repeating it. Another dream that I had that was kind of similar to that, they showed me like an old Discman, like an old disc player, like a CD player. And again, it's like this old record on repeat, you know, and the fact that it's, you know, not a Walkman, but like a disc player, a CD player. Like, when's the last time you seen a CD player, you know? Again, very old. And it's letting you know, like, hey, there's certain situations where you should know by now, you know, that you've been here, done that, right? And that's why it's so familiar to you. That's why you feel that deja vu and you just have this epiphany like, okay, well, let me pause and realize that I've been there, done that already. And of course, you know, you pay attention to other things in the dream, like what else is going on around that. Like, how do you feel and who's involved and what's around you? What are your surroundings looking like? But those were two particular instances where it kind of showed me how things are repeating. Things are trying to repeat, or maybe it's like a heads up of like, hey, this test is going to come up again. Let's see what you do. Let's see how you do. So anyway, I put this video out just to say, guys, we're all being tested. God is testing us. Spirit is testing us. And they want to see, have you learned the lesson? And are you going to apply what you've learned? And I'm not going to lie, I've been tripping up along the way. And like, darn it, I learned this lesson already. And I still tripped up. You know, I'm not perfect. So I'm like, I still tripped up. But I'm seeing where I need work. So pay attention to that too. You know, if you get caught up in something that you know you've been through already, some old stuff from an old cycle is coming up, whether it's people, places, things, then you know, okay, I'm being tested again here. And you may not notice it right away. Like I said, I don't even notice it right away sometimes until it's like too late. And I'm like, oh man, excuse me. And I notice it and like, it's kind of like last minute or it's late when I notice it. And I'm like, okay, I see what this is now. All right. I see now where I need improvement, you know, otherwise I wouldn't have tripped up the way I did. I wouldn't have, you know, missed the mark again, you know. So be mindful, just be mindful because certain tests are coming up again. That's pretty much the point of this video. And I've just been feeling that energy. I've been feeling that vibe. And certain things are just coming back around. That's very familiar, a little too familiar. And if you blink, you'll miss it. And at first you won't notice it right away. And you'll think, you know, hey, there's no issue here. But don't be paranoid or anything like that. You know, do your thing. Live your life. But be mindful. Just be mindful. Besides everything else I have going on in my personal life, I feel like that's why God kind of put me on a timeout. God will put you on a timeout for a reason. You think, you know, sometimes you're being punished or, you know, people don't like you. Well, people probably don't like. I know people don't like me. Who cares? But a lot of the time, God is trying to get you to slow down, reassess, regroup, and pay attention to what is going on. And there's a reason why he had to sit you down probably for the umpteenth time. And I know I've been through it the past couple of years. So this is not the first time I had to take a seat. So, okay, Father God, you told me to take a seat. I'm going to take a seat. And like I said, just regroup and write things down and deep breaths and stay prayed up, y'all. It's real out here in these spiritual streets. Anyway, that's all I really have for you guys today. Once again, thank you for supporting my channel and my IG page. Please continue to follow me, support me, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to leave comments down below. Keep it respectful, please. And yeah, that's all I got for today. Modupe. Peace out, y'all.